Hey, guess what day it is? Yes, today is Thursday, and it is October 22nd. Yesterday I thought it was Thursday, but clearly I've gotten my days mixed up. So today we have some very interesting things in store for Number Corner. I will tell you that we're going to update our calendar grid like normal, and we will do our Race to the Millions like normal, but today is something new that we've not done before. And I'm not going to tell you what it is quite yet, but maybe you can think about something I've been telling you this month that was coming up. So you might be able to figure it out. Before we get there, let's look at our calendar marker for today. What do we think it's going to be? A mat. I think so. And it is. And let's zoom in. Yeah, let's fill this in on our observation chart. All right, so here it is. We know yesterday was 75 cents. We didn't really talk about it, but here it is updated, 75 cents, 75 out of 100, which is 3/4 of a dollar. Makes sense, right? Well, it looks like in our mat today, we also have 75 small squares shaded in. So what's our fraction? 75 hundredths, just like yesterday. And this is 3/4 of our whole mat that's shaded in. And so we write it as a decimal like this. Hopefully it's really easy for you guys to compare this to money now, because if it's 75 out of 100, it means it's like 75 cents. It's like having 75 cents out of 100 cents. Okay, we good? All right. Let's look at our Race to the Millions. I believe that today is your turn. I am winning. Let's see what you spin. Here we go. A 1. Where do you want to put a 1? Yeah, you guys have another tens place available. So that probably is the best place to put it, since we still have a few more days left in our number corner. Wouldn't make sense to put such a small number in one of those larger place values. So that means I'm adding a 10 here. If I'm adding a 10, I am now going to have, who can tell me that number? We've been practicing reading large numbers. 1,644,320. Good. Since we added 10, all our other place values are staying the same, but we're changing our tens place because that's what we added. 1, 10. All right. So now are you guys ready for the surprise? Which isn't much of a surprise. I don't know how happy you're going to be about it, but I've been telling you guys that we are going to take an assessment this month, because I want to see that you're learning all the things that we're doing in our calendar workouts, okay? So let's talk about what that's going to look like. Okay, so this assessment is going to give me an idea of your strengths and maybe let me know if you still have some weaknesses, so that we can work through those together so that they can also become your strength. And just like any assessment, it's really important that you read the directions carefully. You read the directions carefully, okay? If you have questions, you're going to raise your hand and ask your teacher to clarify anything that you may not understand. But with that being said, even if you don't really understand the question, you've asked your teacher for help, she can read you the directions, or can't give you an answer, and you still can't figure it out, then I really want you to make the effort, try your hardest to solve the problem, even if you think you don't understand. Because if I see your work and I see how you're thinking, because you'll use words, numbers, or pictures, then that's going to also help me know how I can better help you. Are we good? We got it? All right. Well, I'm going to pass out, or your teacher is going to pass out, your number corner checkup. All right, so you have your checkup and you have the first 2 pages because there are 4 pages, but today we're only going to focus on working through the first 2. Go ahead and put your name and today's date on top of your paper. Name on your paper, first thing, and carefully look over the assessment to see what's going on. All right, so you should also have some scratch paper. On this very first page, there are 2 story problems. And once you've solved it, you have to write your final equation on the line. We talked about equations. And then your answer, where it says answer. That's how we'll know, after you've shown all your work, what your answer actually is. And yes, I do want you to show your work. I'm going to read aloud the first problem on this page. Okay, so it says solve each story problem below. Use numbers, pictures, or words to show your thinking. Write an equation to match the problem. So Elsa has 16 pictures in her photo album. Jamie has 9 times as many pictures as Elsa does. How many pictures does Jamie have? Okay, so think about how we worked through solving problems earlier this month, even last month. What did we do? Elsa has 16 pictures in her photo album. Jamie has 9 times as many pictures as Elsa does. So work through the problems, read the question, reread it if you aren't sure of what the question's asking you, and show your work. And if you don't show your work, but you have the answer, you're only going to get partial credit because that doesn't tell me anything. I don't know how you're thinking. I don't know where you are. Show your work, write your equation here, and then write the answer. So we're going to be working on this today. And after today, if you don't finish, it's okay because we'll work on it again, not tomorrow, but on Monday of next week. Okay? Raise your hand if you have a question. We can read the story problems out loud to you, but we can't tell you how to work it out. Good luck, and I will see you guys tomorrow.